Did you ever think a place could be so alive? We stand at the edge of the jungle today, 2025, October 26th. The air itself feels different here. It is thick and warm, clinging to your skin like a damp cloth. It carries the smell of wet earth, decaying leaves, sweet, blooming flowers you cannot yet see. Light struggles to reach the ground. It filters through the dense canopy above, thin, shifting lines, like spotlights searching a dark stage. A low, constant hum fills the air, a chorus of a million insects. It is a world that invites you in with a quiet, powerful promise of secrets. We take our first step inside. The transition is immediate and absolute. The bright sun of the outside world vanishes, replaced by a deep green twilight. Our feet make a soft sound as they press into the damp soil. Mud, fallen leaves. Every sound is magnified in the stillness. A distant bird calls, its sharp cry echoing. A twig snaps somewhere nearby, and we freeze, listening. It is a reminder that we are guests here, visitors in a realm that has its own rules and its own ancient rhythms. We must move with respect. The path we follow is not one made by humans. It is a faint trail worn into the earth by the constant passage of animals. It winds between the massive trunks of ancient trees, their roots like gnarled knuckles breaking through the soil. These roots cross the path, creating natural steps and obstacles we must navigate with care. Thick vines, called lianas, hang down from the high branches like heavy ropes, some as thick as your arm. They create a tangled web that forces us to duck and weave as we move forward. The jungle does not offer an easy journey. It makes you work for every discovery, demanding your full attention. As we walk, the jungle reveals its smaller inhabitants. A tiny, bright green frog, no bigger than a thumbnail, hops from a broad leaf and disappears into the undergrowth. A column of leafcutter ants marches purposefully across our path, each one carrying a piece of green leaf like a sail. They move with an incredible sense of shared purpose, a tiny army on a vital mission. Above us, the leaves rustle and shake, not from the wind, but from a family of monkeys moving through the canopy. We catch only fleeting glimpses of them, dark shapes swinging gracefully from branch to branch, their soft chatter fading as they move away. Suddenly, a flash of brilliant color catches our eye. Perched on a low branch, a magnificent macaw sits perfectly still. Its feathers are a stunning combination of scarlet, yellow, blue, so vibrant they almost seem to glow in the dim light. It cocks its head, watching us with an intelligent dark eye. We stand frozen, holding our breath, not wanting to frighten it. The bird is a living jewel, a splash of impossible color against the endless green. It feels like a secret the jungle has decided to share with us, a reward for moving quietly and with respect. We are intruders, but for a moment, we are accepted. The macaw lets out a single, loud, squawking cry that shatters the quiet. Then, with a powerful beat of its wings, it launches into the air and disappears into the dense foliage above. The sound of its call guides us forward, pulling us deeper into the heart of this wild place. Our hearts are beating a little faster now, filled with a sense of excitement and anticipation. The sight of the bird was a small thing, a brief encounter, but it has awakened a deeper curiosity within us. The jungle is full of small surprises, these moments of unexpected beauty that remind you how much life is hidden here, just waiting to be seen. After walking for what feels like hours, the oppressive closeness of the trees begins to change. The light ahead grows brighter, and the air feels warmer, less humid. We push through a final curtain of thick leaves and step out into a place of breathtaking openness. We have found a hidden clearing, a secret meadow nestled in the very heart of the jungle. The sudden flood of direct sunlight is almost blinding. Sun pours down, illuminating the clearing. Vibrant green grass, colorful wildflowers nodding gently, soft breeze moving plants. Birds we could only hear before now fly low across the open space, their songs clear and joyful. A small, crystal-clear stream meanders through the center, its water sparkling as it flows over smooth gray stones. We can see small, silvery fish darting back and forth in the shallows. This stream is the lifeblood of the clearing, providing water for every plant and animal that calls this place home. We kneel by its edge and dip our hands in. The water is refreshingly cool, a stark contrast to the warm, humid air. This place feels like a sanctuary, a peaceful haven, protected on all sides by the dense, watchful walls of the jungle. It is a world within a world. Our eyes slowly adjust, and we begin to see the other residents of this hidden paradise. At the far edge of the clearing, a small group of capybaras rests peacefully in the tall grass. They look like giant guinea pigs, calm and unconcerned by our presence. A bit closer, a tapir, with its strange, prehensile snout, drinks slowly from the stream, lifting its head occasionally to look around. From a high branch overlooking the clearing, a howler monkey watches us with quiet curiosity, its deep, booming call momentarily silent. The scene is a living tapestry, each creature a vital thread in the overall design. We find a large, sun-warmed rock and sit down, content to simply watch and breathe. Time seems to slow down here. The frantic energy of the outside world feels a million miles away. There is a profound sense of peace in this clearing, a feeling of perfect balance. Every animal moves with a calm assurance, a sense of belonging. They are not afraid because this is their home, a place of safety and abundance. A bright green snake slithers silently under a nearby bush, its passage marked only by the rustling of leaves. Everything here fits together, a quiet symphony of life playing out before our very eyes. Just as we are preparing to leave the clearing, a sudden hush falls over the entire area. The birds stop singing. The monkey in the tree goes silent. It is as if the entire clearing is holding its breath, waiting for something. We feel it too, a prickling on the back of our necks, an instinctual sense that we are no longer alone. We scan the tree line, our eyes searching the deep shadows under the leaves. A shape moves there, slow and deliberate. It is low to the ground, its form unfamiliar and strange. It is not a deer or a tapir. Our eyes strain to make it out, to give it a name. The animal steps cautiously out of the shadows and into a patch of dappled sunlight. It is a glass frog, but this is no ordinary glass frog. It is one of the rarest species, one that is almost never seen. Its skin is a vibrant lime green on its back, but its underside is completely transparent. You can literally see right through it. We can make out the faint outlines of its tiny heart beating, its lungs filling with air, and the delicate tracery of its bones. It is a marvel of evolution, a creature so fragile and so perfectly adapted to its world. We are frozen in a state of pure awe. We take a slow, careful step back, trying to make ourselves smaller, less threatening. We do not want to disturb this incredible moment. The tiny frog, no bigger than a coin, lifts its head. It has large golden eyes that seem to look right through us, as if it is seeing into our very souls. For a long, silent moment, we share a connection, human and animal, locked in a gaze of mutual curiosity. The world seems to shrink until it is just us and this tiny, translucent creature. The air is thick with a sense of reverence. This is more than just a rare sighting. It feels like a gift. This creature is incredibly shy and elusive, a ghost of the rainforest. It lives its life in the high canopy, coming down to streams like this only to breed. To see one on the forest floor is an extraordinary privilege. We stay perfectly still, watching from a respectful distance, trying to commit every detail to memory. The way its delicate toes grip the damp leaf, the gentle pulse of its visible heart. This is not about capturing it or studying it with cold science. It is about witnessing a small miracle. This fleeting moment is a powerful reminder of how much we still have to discover and protect in these wild places. After the glass frog hops away, vanishing back into the green from which it came, we continue our journey. The path leads us back under the dense canopy, where the light is once again dim and mysterious. We start to notice the smaller details of the forest floor. What at first looked like a simple carpet of dead leaves is actually a bustling metropolis of tiny life. A jewel beetle, its shell shimmering with metallic greens and blues, crawls slowly over a piece of bark. A long line of army ants marches in a perfect column, a river of black moving with a single mind. Each small creature is engaged in its own important work. We crouch down, getting our eyes level with the ground, and a whole new world opens up to us. A praying mantis, camouflaged as a dead leaf, stands perfectly still, waiting for its next meal. A caterpillar, striped in brilliant yellow and black, munches methodically on the edge of a leaf, its slow, steady progress a testament to patience. We see a spider's web, spun between two ferns, glistening with drops of dew like a necklace of diamonds. These tiny worlds have their own complex rules and dramas. They are a reminder that the jungle's greatness is not just in its giant trees and large animals, but also in these infinite, smaller details. A fallen log lies across our path, its surface soft and rotting. It is not dead, but teeming with new life. Bright orange fungi grow in delicate clusters. Tiny termites have carved intricate tunnels just beneath the bark, creating a hidden city. We gently peel back a piece of loose bark and find a whole family of woodlice huddled together. Insect eggs and larvae cling to the decaying wood. This log is a nursery, a restaurant, and a shelter all in one. It is a perfect example of the jungle's cycle of life, death, and renewal. Nothing is wasted here. Every fallen tree becomes the foundation for new growth and a home for countless tiny organisms. Near the base of a giant ceiba tree, we spot a dragonfly resting on a broad leaf. Its wings are like stained glass, a delicate network of veins catching the faint light. It is a master predator of the insect world, able to fly backwards and hover in place. We watch as it darts into the air, snatches a tiny gnat, and returns to its perch to eat, all in the blink of an eye. Its life is a short but intense burst of activity. This tiny, ferocious hunter plays a crucial role in controlling insect populations. It is another small but vital piece of the immense, interconnected puzzle that is the jungle. As the sun begins to set, the quality of the light in the jungle changes once more. The thin shafts of light turn from white to a deep, burnished gold. The shadows stretch and deepen. The greens become richer, almost velvety. A new chorus of sounds begins to rise as creatures of the day settle down for the night, and creatures of the night begin to stir. The air cools slightly. The sweet, earthy smell of the forest seems to intensify. We find a quiet spot near the edge of the clearing, a place to sit and absorb the final moments of the day. Our minds are full of the images we have seen. The brilliant flash of the macaw's wings, the peaceful community of animals in the sun-drenched clearing, the breathtaking, see-through skin of the rare glass frog, the hidden, bustling world of insects on the forest floor. We did not come here with a checklist or a scientific agenda. We came with open eyes and a curious heart. The jungle rewarded us with moments of pure, simple wonder. We feel a deep sense of gratitude for being allowed to witness them. Near our resting spot, we find a set of tracks in the soft mud by the stream. They are large, round prints pressed deep into the earth, the tracks of a jaguar, the top predator of this jungle. It must have passed this way not long ago, perhaps just this morning, on its silent patrol. We feel a thrill, a mix of awe and primal fear. We do not try to follow the tracks. We simply observe them with respect. They are a powerful reminder that there are always more secrets here. The jungle never reveals everything at once. It always keeps something hidden, something to draw you back. As the last light fades, the first stars begin to appear in the sliver of sky above the clearing, and we speak in hushed tones. We share our favorite moments, reinforcing the memories we have made. The day has been tiring, both physically and mentally, but it is a good kind of tired. It is the exhaustion that comes from being fully present, from having all your senses engaged. We came to the jungle looking for adventure, but we found something more profound. We found a connection to the wild, a feeling of being a small part of something vast, ancient, incredibly beautiful. We leave the jungle with slow, reluctant steps, emerging back into open skies and fading light. We carry small souvenirs, a uniquely shaped leaf, a fallen feather, the memory of a sound. But the real things we take are not physical. They are the feelings of awe, moments of stillness, a sense of connection. Back home, we can tell the story. We can describe the transparent frog, the peaceful clearing, and the calm we felt. Our story is simple. Be quiet, look closely, and the world will show you its magic. The jungle teaches a lesson, not just in grand landscapes, but in the smallest details. It is in the iridescent beetle, the spider's patterned web, the silent passing snake. You don't need the deepest rainforest. Find it in a local park, your backyard, a plant on your windowsill. Look with curiosity and respect. Be gentle, be patient. Care for the small pockets of nature. Tonight, let a piece of that wonder stay with you. Think of the macaw's cry. Picture the warm, golden light in a hidden clearing. Imagine the tiny, beating heart of a glass frog. Those secrets can fuel your curiosity. They can inspire learning and a desire to protect. The jungle's gift is memory and the will to keep wild places safe for all creatures. The world is full of hidden wonders. Despite our technology and knowledge, there is still so much that is mysterious and beautiful. Step outside and be present, to listen, to watch, to feel. The jungle showed us vibrant, complex, and fragile beauty. It left a hopeful message. Discovery is alive. Step outside and look for it. The adventure is always waiting.